I know what you're thinking. David, why are we sitting here watching some video game footage? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, I have been loving the shit out of Rainbow Six Siege. I'm playing on Xbox One, but it doesn't matter what you play it on. Great game. Console, I mean, I would admit that PC would probably be better, but Xbox is doing just fine. They need to fix a lot of shit. But anyways, I have a capture card, and I kept having people tell me you can't capture in 30 frames per second. I mean, you can't capture at 60 frames per second no matter the resolution. Well, I found out if you put your Xbox to 720p and then capture in 720p, it captures at 60 FPS for the full frameage of Rainbow Six plays at. Now, not all games are at 60 FPS, but Rainbow Six and like Call of Duty and Halo 5, they are. So I wanted to test it. So besides all that rant and testing it, we're going to talk about a little something that I always see Yu-Gi-Oh players talk about that I always want to discuss and try to lay down. And by the way, before we get on with it, I will admit I am one of those people that would say this. And what that is the game is not going to slow down. Sorry to burst your bubble, but everybody's like, oh man, Konami just needs to slow down the game. Konami needs to bring back it to what the game used to be. Well, it's not going to happen. How unfortunate as that is, and how I, for one, am one of those people that have said that in videos before, so I'm being slightly hypocritical here, but it's just, when I'm playing now, it's just like, you can tell, just like even newer cards come out, and new decks, that it's just not gonna happen anytime soon, if ever, honestly. We might have a slower periods between formats, but we won't actually have a slowing down of the game. It is just so drastic how much this game has picked up from when I started playing. The past, I'd say year and a half, 2 years, past 2 years has been pretty significantly the same. Decks come and go, but speed is pretty much there. People may argue decks have gotten a lot faster, but I feel like the speed has pretty much stayed the same, just depending on ban list and the decks that are out and the decks that get banned. But when I started playing, I mean, Sangan was still around. And Rescue Rabbit, I mean, I've told the story 1,000 times, but just quickly, I played a Dark Necrofear deck that actually could hold off against meta quick decks, where even if I had all the cards I could have in my Dark Necrofear deck again now, because some of them are banned or limited, it still wouldn't be, it couldn't do it no matter what. Like, the game is just fast. I mean, we have 2 Dark Holes in our Raigeki for fuck's sakes. Like, why we don't have Giant True Need and Heavy Storm, I do get it, but I feel like that is a card that, or cards rather, that need to come back. But another video, that's another time, another video. But this game is progressively, I would say, getting faster, but like as I said, it has stayed relatively the same past 2 years. So to all the old school players or just people who came back, the game is not going to slow down. I'm just putting it out there. I know people have talked about this before, but just my 2 cents. Game, just stop wishing for it. It's not going to happen anytime soon anyways. One day they might just go out and ban everything and just surprise the hell out of everybody. Do I see that happening? Probably not. But if they might have to eventually, just considering that you can only make so many decks that do exactly the same thing. I mean, that's why I'm kind of getting stale at this game. Why it's sometimes hard to stay in it, even though you like to play, is because a lot of the new decks just seem like old rehashings of decks with just slightly different abilities, and maybe, they're a different type. This is just a made-up example, but before, a deck that was fast could have been water type, and now it's Earth. I don't know. But that's just my thought on it, guys. Just don't get your hopes up anymore. I killed my friend right there in the footage. Fappin', yeah, I killed him. But hey, let me know what you think, and we'll see how it goes from there. See you later, guys. Peace.